Taurus, hello there, my friends. We're going to do your general tarot reading for mid-June 2021. Thank you so much for joining me today. I really do appreciate it. And we're going to get you going immediately with a couple of oracle cards here. So my guides and spirit team, please connect me to the beautiful Taurus collective. See what's going on for mid-June 2021. I hope you're all doing fantastic. I really do. So we're going to have a quick look at these. We're not going to spend a lot of time. Then we're going to move on into the meat and potatoes of the reading with the full tarot reading. And at the very end, I'm going to pull you a bonus spread with the Starseed Oracle to see what it is you might need to hear from the universe as that feminine fool pops right out here. But we'll talk about it. Let's get one more. Okay, thank you. Yeah, big energy here. And I've been seeing this through a lot of the earth signs this week, this past couple of weeks. There's a lot of possible energies. Now, if you're new here, I'll be speaking about the June subscriber surprise towards the end, so you might want to check that out. Now, as we get into this reading, I don't call her a feminine fool because she's a buffoon. She looks like the Fool card from the tarot deck. Even though it is an oracle deck, it encapsulates the same things. So you might be tied to an Aries when this oracle card shows up. But also it talks of new cycles, new adventures, new journeys. So maybe some of you are in that mode. Maybe in the coming weeks you're going to be presented with some opportunity, that you could jump on or take. The second card, though, is a lot of energy, and with how last week's reading went, this makes complete sense to me. This could bring our attention to group dynamics, group situations, whether it's family or work, but if not that, you see the man, you see the woman, you see the different pictures. I think of a lot of different energies coming in, shifting, changing. So in this time, there might be a barrage of different situations. Your plate might be extra full when we see this. But we're going to jump into the tarot reading itself because, as I always say, that doesn't make or break the reading. It's just something to look at. Say it's all right. So let's shuffle it up one time here for the beautiful Taurus collective, please, my gods. What's going on with Taurus? Mid-June 2021. And yeah, we'll get these three in the upright before we clarify intuitively. But last week's reading for you, I believe it was titled Big Shock Incoming. So as I said, with all these different energies that could be flowing in, there was energy of surprise. There was a lot of different energies moving in as well. So it's something to be aware of. And we'll see if it persists, because sometimes the energy does, sometimes it doesn't. We just have to see what's up. So let's go. The cards are being pretty specific so far, which is usually when we get the most interesting types of readings. Okay, here we go. Six of Swords. So there is still energetic movement in some direction, in some way. Okay, so if you've been stuck recently, I'd say that's a good thing. Stuck in any way, all right? I don't only do this for love. I do this for all different facets of life. So what else do we got? We have the Magician, creation, manifestation. Something's coming. Something's coming for sure. Let's get one more here, and then we'll really start breaking it on down here for you, Taurus. What's going on? Three of Cups, that's good. So another theme that I've been seeing with the earth signs, the celebratory feeling. That's good because the last couple of weeks have been a little dicey. But we'll go through, get these classical meanings before we get the juicier, intuitive stuff. Position number one, the Six of Swords. I like it. It's kind of a neutral card to me. But a lot of people see this as moving out of a time of conflict into the smooth, calm waters. Something progressing. Movement in general. So that right next to the Magician and the Three of Cups, like there might be a wish granted. I don't want to get too far into the intuitive stuff yet, but there is movement here and action. In the negative sense, because you know I like to give that dualistic meaning. The Six of Swords could be someone who might be ignoring responsibilities in this time. So hopefully no one around you is actively doing that. But I'm not saying that's definitely the message. In the center, though, we have the Magician. Very powerful energy conduit. Okay, a lot of you might have a real big interest in the occult, in different types of rituals, spiritual practices. But the main thing with this Magician is manifestation, creating something, bringing it from the realm, from the ethers, from the etheric, whatever you want to call it, into this physical plane. So some of you might actively be trying to manifest something in. If not, though, the energy is there for you to do it. So you might want to start practicing and looking into different manifestation techniques. In the negative sense, this card could be somebody trying to control something. So you might be trying to exact control in different portions of your life. Hopefully it's nobody in your life trying to control you. But we'll see what's up. I'm not getting any terribly negative feelings just yet. We have the Three of Cups on the back end. A cause for celebration, a cause for happiness. This is an extremely positive card. Now, as with all cards, it does have its own negative side. But there could be something good coming in. Once again, a focus on groups of people, third-party situations, as all threes do. And that could be anything from family to romance, as I always say. But there could be something really nice and celebratory coming in. There could be some sort of win or payoff when the Three of Cups is here. So with all that being said, let's dive deeper and clarify. Okay, we're going to shuffle it up one time here for the Taurus Collective, please, my guides and spirit team. And this is where I go intuitive with the message, which means I just tell you how it feels to me. So you could do further research if you'd like. You could rely on your own base knowledge of tarot, because all readings are about interpretation, and I'm just giving you mine. So let's see what's up with the Six of Swords. Why is the Six of Swords here, though? And I just want to mention one more thing, because my attention is being drawn back to the Three of Cups while we get this next card out. Beware of overindulging in any pleasure of the flesh, whatever it might be, because I feel like I have to say that for some reason. Okay, under the Six of Swords, we have the Queen of Pentacles. That could be a card that represents you for sure, whether you're male or female. It could be another earth sign you're tied to, sure, but she is very, very stable and abundant. And as I said with the Magician and the cause for celebration, there are good energetic possibilities here. Now, I'm getting a little energy of stop and go. So maybe some of you are dealing with situations where there's progress, then it stops. Progress, then it stops. Like feeling like you're going against the current a little bit. But I do feel like in the end, once again, a payoff, as I said, in the first part of this reading, there might be something that pays off well for you, or something that you win in the end, all right? I just feel like this is good stability, good possibilities, because she is similar to the Empress, that card of blessings, right? That card of abundance and stability. So I really, really like that. We're going to go in on the Magician, though, because I always say Taurus are going through a lot of different things. Like, you're all going through different things in life, but there's energetic themes that we all seem to share, right? So let's see what's up with this Magician. Where's the Magician here for Taurus? Yeah, the cards are doing like little kick flips in my hand. There we go. There we go. We have the Hanged Man. Some of you are tied with the Scorpio. Yeah, and that energy I had where someone feels like they're fighting against the current. Okay, that's what I'm getting here. If you're not tied with a Scorpio, of course. Now, this is somebody analyzing. So as I said, if you have been having a fire or a burn towards hidden knowledge and spiritual knowledge, you might really be analytical about it, trying to get down to every single detail. But beware of what you're manifesting in this time. And that stop and go energy is there. Like, some of you might be fighting the good fight, like really fighting against the current. Like, there might be little roadblocks and things in your way. I do still feel progress, but all the clarifiers are stable cards. So a lot of things with this alignment, beware of what you manifest. And yeah, some of you might just feel like you're just in a never-ending fight or struggle, which is kind of what life is. Like, it shouldn't be that way, but a lot of us go through different things. Okay, we're going to go in on this Three of Cups. We're going to see if this turns out well in the end. I have a feeling it might. Yeah, the Hanged Man could be self-sacrifice as well. I'm going to give you a recap. So why is the Three of Cups here? And we'll get the recap and the bonus spread. Thank you. Strength, yeah. So that theme that we've been getting throughout the whole thing, from this Six of Swords through, it's showing up once again. The Strength card, if that's not a Leo in your life, does talk about that inner well of strength, that perseverance. So I'm still seeing that progression to a payoff. If you're going through a struggle, know that if you do keep your nose to the grindstone, keep it moving, and just be tenacious, this could have a really nice, happy ending or payoff for you in the end. That's just how it feels to me. Okay, I'm going to show it to you real quick. If it's not a Leo you're tied to, like, strength, determination, and being tenacious could really have a happy result. That's just how it feels. And yes, I know that's a broad statement. I know I'm saying it in big terms, but this is a general reading. You just need to apply it to your story as you need. Okay, and it could be other people as well. But if you look down in the box, I'll give you a quick recap. Then we'll get the bonus spread. But in position number one, we have the Six of Swords with the Queen of Pentacles. You could be moving into a nice, sturdy, stable time, or you could be very stop and go with different situations in life where you feel like you make progress, then it stops. Then you make progress, then it stops. So that's what we're getting there with the dynamic. In the center, we have the Magician with the Hanged Man. Beware of what you're manifesting. Beware of what you're creating in this time. Aside from that, it could be a very keen eye for hidden knowledge and spiritual topics. Also, it is that fighting against the current type of energy as well, which we've seen in all of these things. But in the end, in the last row, we have the Three of Cups with the Strength card, someone who has perseverance, someone who's very tenacious, as I've already said, that has that inner well of strength to fight those demons with love as opposed to brute force and just keep it moving, keep it trucking. I feel like this is good, and it is a payoff or a win in the end. Some sort of victory. You could label it whatever the heck you want. I feel like it's good, though. So let's shuffle it up here. We're going to get you what you need to hear from the universe with the Starseed Oracle. So, oh my God, Spirit Team, what's going on with Taurus, please? Yeah, and I'll tell you my intuitive feelings and literal on these cards, so you just take whatever hits for you. I'm going to see what you need to hear. What's going on with Taurus, please? Definitely a different energy than last week, though. Okay. Yeah, thinking about the past a little bit. You have I Remember, which is a card that's been seen by another earth sign, and we have Earthed. So a couple of things here that need to be delivered for sure. Now, I Remember is a card to me of memories, of course. That's pretty straightforward, right? So either someone you're tied to is thinking back on past memories, whether they're good or bad, or you could be in that mode, a little reminiscing, all right? We all do it. It's human. The literal meaning of this card says the fated life versus destiny. And with the progress we saw throughout the whole spread, like some people do believe in fate, that everything happens for a reason. And if you need to hold on to that thought to help push you through life, I'd say that's an amazing thing. Some people think things just happen by chance, happenstance. I mean, I'm not personally one of them, but this card is very interesting. But yeah, the mind might be going to the past a little bit. Now, the Earthed card, to me, does bring our focus to matters of the material world, whether that's money or work, school matters. So those could be taking up some of your focus. It can absolutely be the universe asking you to practice some grounding meditations. And I saw that in other earth signs as well, that could be very beneficial for you, especially if you're in magician mode where your mind is on the spiritual, you're in your head quite a bit. Grounding yourself and tethering yourself to the earth every now and then is good because we're here for a reason. Okay, the literal meaning on the card says learning how to be human in the world, but not of it. As I said with that Three of Cups, don't overindulge in anything. So we're seeing the themes throughout. And Taurus, that's what I have for you. So don't click away just yet, though, my friends. I'm going to give you the details of the June subscriber surprise. For the June subscriber surprise, I'm giving away 2 copies of the beautiful, gorgeous Light Seers Tarot. So if you'd like to get your name in for that, it's only 2 simple things as usual. First, you must be subscribed, which I'm sure you already are by now. And second, let me know down in the comments your sun, moon, and rising sign. If you don't know them all, just tell me which ones you do know down there. You'll be entered to win, and at the end of the month, I will announce the winners in my community tab as usual. And I'll start you off. My sun sign is Aries, my moon is Scorpio, and my rising is Pisces. So my friends, thank you so much for spending time with me, and I'll see you next time.